Okay, so this is day 2 of my travels on the Florida Coast to Coast Trail, and if you're looking for day 1, you're not going to find it. I went to Titusville on Sunday, December 10th, to watch the launch, and I was going to ride on Monday, the 11th, from Titusville to Lake Mary, Sanford, which is where I am now in front of the Marriott in Lake Mary, and the launch was scrubbed until yesterday night, Monday night, and then of course it was scrubbed again, so I didn't get to see the launch. Well, my wife drove me from Titusville yesterday after the launch was scrubbed around 8 o'clock to Lake Mary, and then I'm starting here on day 2 and riding to Clermont. So it's only about 38 miles to Clermont, but that's not my final destination. That's where I leave the trail. I got about another 22 miles from there to ride home. So I got a relatively short video today, but I'll be able to go over in detail what the trail is like between Sanford and Clermont. Now I'm getting off the trail on the Hancock Road, and you could travel probably another 4 or 5 miles in Clermont before you would leave Clermont. So you could, if you wanted to stay the second night, you could stay in Clermont or Minneola. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is the trail after leaving the hotel. It runs pretty much not too far from, it's pretty much right in front of the hotel is the trail. So this is a pretty nice place to stay. I highly recommend it. It's Route 4 to the left. So we're heading south. It's supposed to be windier today. I thought it was going to have a tailwind, but not much of a wind at all, which is okay. Morning. I'm not sure exactly. I think this is still Sanford maybe, but this area looks like an industrial, not really like manufacturing, but like business, like a business park. A lot of buildings around here of that nature, and it's pretty nice. I bet you this trail gets a lot of use. People walking at lunchtime, for example. It's a little more developed than I thought it would be. It's not rural Florida, that's for sure. I missed the turn. Come on, follow the path, guys. Follow the path. I missed the turn back there, and now I'm back on the trail. You can see my GPS was barking at me that I was off the route. And I looked down and I could see that I was off it and was able to get back on it now. So, all right, stay tuned. What a beautiful area. Okay, so I'm coming to a tunnel here. Seminole Wekiva Trail. Oh, I've seen others go through this tunnel. Okay, looks familiar. That was nice. I guess you missed a major intersection that way. Boy, this is a pretty part of the trail, isn't it? We're 4.5 miles from Sanford. There's a motel in Sanford. I don't know exactly where we are, and we're heading south. It's beautiful out here. And it's 55.7 degrees. Look her up. Morning. past a couple of walkers. Not sure I heard of Longwood before. I'll have to check it out on the map. Alright, so I've been on the trail for about 8.2 miles and it's been great so far. A few spots where you have to watch for markings in the road where the lines go. Sometimes they have like a double solid line to indicate the lanes, but I only missed it once. Oh, this looks like a busy road I gotta cross. And the trail continues on the other side, thankfully. Oh, good. We got a button to push. I don't know what it is. Okay. I think it's this way because it's got markings on the pavement. Yeah, this is it. It looks like I'm going the right way according to the GPS. Here I gotta make a left. Alright, well, that was a tricky intersection. Oh, that was another trail coming in from over there. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm on the trail. Again, you got to be careful. It's not a lot of turns on these trails, and you got to make sure you know where you're going. According to GPS, I'm on the right route. Looks like I have a turn coming up here to the right. All right, this is it. Boy, this trail does go zig and zag, huh? So busy through here. I wonder where we are, but I mean, it's negotiable. Let me ask this guy. Excuse me, what town is this?
Altamont.
Altamont or Altamont?
Altamont Springs.
Oh, Altamont Springs. Thank you very much. Okay, we're in Altamont Springs, and went through a pretty busy area, and it looks like it's turning out to be okay now. I think we're out of that, and I think we're not too far from the West Orange Trail. We do have a little connector we gotta do on the road The road, I don't think the two trails are connected, so stay tuned. I guess we're leaving the business district of Altamont Springs. So it looks pretty nice. I don't know where we're headed. See, we're heading southwest, so it's the right direction. Oh, okay, I think I know where we're going now. Morning. Okay, so this is south of Altamont Springs, southwest, I guess, of Altamont Springs. And I don't know how long we're on this part of the trail, but it's pretty nice. Wooded areas on the right. They're not wooded, but non-developed. Developments on the left, housing. And we got a cross street coming up. Okay, I just asked a walker here if we're still in Altamont Springs. He says, well, we're probably outside of the city limits. And we're about 5 miles from Apopka. Apopka is where the West Orange Trail begins. But I don't know if the Coast to Coast Trail actually picks it up at the beginning or not. We'll have to see. Been to Costco or gone down this area here, you recognize this. All right, we're gonna go, this is the crazy section here now. All right, I'm gonna try to videotape this so you can see, or record this so you can see where we have to go. Wasn't as bad as I thought. Now up here we got to make a right. I actually followed this on Google Maps Street View, so I would recognize it when I saw it. I know we come up here and make a left. It's kind of busy, unfortunately. think this is, we have to get underneath the highway here. Oh, might be 414. Straight ahead. If you try to go through Regal View Lane, this is what you see. So just take the road that you're on all the way down to Bregg's, I believe it is. Make a right. This is where you wind up. I guess this is a little bit of a shortcut, but they don't want you coming through here. It's a private road, and they actually closed it off. So at this point, I think you just take the sidewalk. That's what I'm going to do. Looks like a very busy road. I think we're on this road for quite a while. This is Bregg's. It's kind of busy, so I'm going to take the sidewalk. It's got a nice sidewalk, so I'm going to take it. Otherwise, I would ride the road, but I'm in no rush. I'd rather just get there safely than not get there at all. Okay, stay tuned. I'll let you know when I get off of it. Okay, this is what these back roads look like. Where I took you off of Bregg's. Bregg's isn't the right name, I'll correct it. Now we're going to make a left here. What happened there? Left onto Grove Line. So far it's been a good ride. The only detour I had to make was in that mobile home park where they said it was private. So we're about 16 miles into the ride. 14 to get to Winter Garden. Well, they're calling this the cycleway, but it's definitely concrete and a lot of seams you got to deal with, but you can't go too fast. There's a bike lane there actually on the road. I might take it. So I'm on the road here, got off the concrete cycleway. I have my own bike lane on the road, you can see from the markings, so I'd rather take this. Gotta turn left pretty soon. Cycles go by, go through, but every once in a while you get a nice person. Not that stretch. Okay, so I finally made it to another trail here. I don't know what trail this is. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Might be the West Orange Trail, because it looks kind of familiar. But if that's the case, we missed a lot of rough sections of Apopka. I don't know, I'll let you know. Stay tuned. Okay, so my GPS says we're heading west. This has got to be the West Orange Trail. And I know my way home from here because I've ridden all these roads before. And it's about 60 miles, 40 more miles to go. But only 18 more on the trail. So the West Orange Trail is a really nice trail. Scenery there. We go through some nice neighborhoods here. And West Orange Trail takes you to the Minneola Trail and the South Lake Trail, and then you're in Groveland. But I'm only going through, I'm going to get off the West Orange Trail in Clermont. So stay tuned. Okay, we're heading north into a wind, because the wind was out of the north today, so I knew there was a little bit of a section. I think it's going to go to the northeast, which would be great because I'm going to be heading west once I get out of Winter Garden. So I don't know what this fence is protecting things from, or from it. I don't know. The neighborhood on the right. You can see horses on the trail, as you can see. I didn't want to scare them, so I didn't want to talk or pull the camera out until I was past them. There's a golf course on the other side of this fence, which kind of explains it. More construction on the trail. Well, these homes weren't here the last time I did this trail, but that's the way it is in Florida these days. Construction, construction, construction. I may have seen some wildlife on day one, but nothing so far on day two. So the trails are pretty nice though. The only sketchy part is the connector. I don't know if that was a Apopka. I think it was in a Apopka where you had to go off the road for a while. And boy, they really need to clean that up, or at least mark it better. I had a GPS, so I never got lost. All right, some cyclists up ahead. We're about 4 miles from Winter Garden. Well, clearly these trees, this grove, or lines of trees were planted after the trail was put in. It's pretty nice. If I recall, they've grown quite a bit since last time I was here. I haven't been on this trail maybe 5 years. Well, make sure you see the sign and you turn left, which is that way, for the West Orange Trail. Apparently we're in Winter Garden, but if you go straight, apparently that takes you to the Newton Park and Lake Apopka, which is pretty nice. There's a trail, gravel trail all around Lake Apopka, which is around 40-something miles. This is the road that downtown or historic Winter Garden is on. It goes through. Thank you. I think I only have maybe 2 to 3 miles on this before I hit lunch. I had a big breakfast at the hotel, so I probably won't be having much lunch. Something small, but I gotta have something, because it's been almost 30 miles. All right, stay tuned. Well, I made it to downtown Winter Garden. It was less than I thought. For some reason, I was looking on my... It's only 28 miles, I guess, now. I thought it was more like 30. So this is interesting. The trail actually goes down through the middle of the road, you'll see up ahead. That's where the trail goes through the center of town. Well, this is downtown Winter Garden. Hope you're in the spirit now. There's a bike shop right there, conveniently located. Boy, something smells good, but I'm not really that hungry. I have to walk around. So I'm stopping at the Moon Cricket for lunch. It was recommended by someone on Facebook Coast to Coast page, and so far it looks good. It's nice outdoor seating. Oh, they even have a bike rack there. I didn't even notice that. Well, my bike's right here, it's out of the way. So what do I think of the first part of the ride from Lake Mary to Winter Garden? It was actually pretty nice, except for the area around Altamont Springs. I think it's between Altamont Springs and Apopka. Pretty Christmas tree here. Part. The trail goes down the center of the road here, center downtown. That looks like a nice place to stop for lunch. So this is part of the West Orange Trail that's west of downtown Winter Garden. And quaint homes over here. I think they're not new, though they look like they might be new. I'm not that old anyway. It's pretty nice. Spanish moss hanging from the trees. It's a real nice trail. Okay, we're going to pay attention to the stop signs. Definitely some new homes down in there. Boy, that's all been new since the last time I've ridden down this way. And you can see some homes going up right there. Okay, so now we're into Oakland on the Winter Garden Trail. A lot of cross streets here, so you got to be careful. A lot of walkers and cyclists as well. And let's be careful here. All the roads around here are sand. It's kind of surprising. Okay, going over the new bridge. Over the turnpike. See the turnpike's being widened. Never-ending job, apparently. Well, this bridge was down for a while. They had to make it longer so that accommodates the new lanes on the turnpike. My first time over that new bridge. Coming into Killarney Station, that's Route 50 to the left. That's the same Route 50 that you would take, or the trail next to Route 50 that you would take to the Withlacoochee Trail when that's done. The Withlacoochee's done, but the trail next to the 50 is not done. So we're coming into Killarney Station. It's just a parking area. Maybe it was a train station at one point. As I said, tried to say, you can rent bikes here, and Florida freewheelers lead a lot of bike rides out of here. Good afternoon. Okay, we're now off the West Orange Trail, I guess, now at the South Lake Trail system. We're going to go 5 miles to the Hancock Trail, make a right. And that's pretty much where I'm getting off of the trail. And the Coast to Coast Trail, and I'll be heading home. And see so the end of the trail is 12.6 miles. I think that's where, at that point, you have to ad lib and maybe ride through some back roads. I mean, I have ways to do it, but it's a little out of the way. So, okay, I'll show you parts of the rest of this trail as we go along. Okay, I think this is actually the Minneola Trail. I don't know where each of them starts and stops. And then it takes you to the South Lake Trail. And the South Lake Trail ends right near Route 50. I think it's going to be extended. I don't know what the trail name is going to be. It'll take you all the way to the Withlacoochee. I think it's under construction now. That's what I heard. And it makes riding on Route 50 a little bit more challenging because there's so much construction going on for the trail. Oh, that's the new Costco. Huh. I didn't realize the trail was that close to it. Okay, we're getting close to the end of the 3/4 of a mile until we get to the Hancock Trail. So this is what it looks like. I think it said South Lake. I saw a sign, South Lake Trail. I'm not sure what the name of it is. They're all connecting together. There's no signs that tell you when one starts or when one ends, when the other one starts. They're pretty nice. So I've ridden on this many years ago. This has been around for a long time. And it's been a great day. The weather's been wonderful to ride. A little bit of a wind. It's now a crosswind mostly. It's been a crosswind, a tailwind, and I'll have a little bit of a headwind when I go up the Hancock Trail. That goes right into it. But it's been wonderful. I didn't start till after 9 o'clock, so I let it warm up a bit. I think here's where we get to Hancock Road up ahead. So stay tuned. So when I made that right turn back there, I became the Hancock Trail. So we got 1 more mile before I would actually turn left. Need to turn left to stay on the Coast to Coast Trail, and that's where the video will end. All right, that last intersection was where the route actually ended. The Coast to Coast went to the left, and I'm going home on the Hancock Trail. So thanks for watching. I'll probably do 1 more video or 2 more videos on the Coast to Coast, fill in the spots that I haven't done yet. And it's a great trail. I mean, it needs some work, obviously. You saw today where we had to go on some connector parts, but it's wonderful. I mean, it's absolutely wonderful. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Click like, leave comments on YouTube, and if you have any questions, just ask and I'll be happy to answer them or try to. Again, until next time, stay safe.